clicked open the trunk with the key remote. After dropping 6-inch stilettos inside, I strapped on a low-heeled, conservative pair and slipped into a white, tailored jacket. Fastening the 2 buttons covered most of my cleavage. Most. I jumped in the car and jammed it into gear, hauling my makeup bag into my lap. Between lights, I managed to make my face look decent and twist my unruly, dark red hair on top of my head, a few wispy tendrils hanging down. By some freaking miracle, I found a parking spot in front of Nightwing Industries. Pulling open the glove compartment, I found my stash of jewelry and clasped on a strand of large, white pearls with matching earrings. I prepared for all occasions, carrying just about everything a modern woman might need in the trunk or glove compartment of my car. This'll have to do. I caught a glimpse of my reflection as I stepped up to the mirrored building. Yep, totally professional. No one could tell I rolled out of a man's bed 30 minutes ago. The front desk receptionist, a dainty Morgon brunette with rust-red wings, sent me straight up to the 77th floor. My comm device read 801 as I slipped it into my handbag and pushed through the large double doors into the conference room. 6 pairs of eyes swiveled in my direction. Chin up, smile on, I sashayed toward an available seat next to the Morgon at the head of the table. His tiger eyes tracked me all the way across the room. From my first glance of Lorian Nightwing, I had recognized the beast in him. His older brother, Lucius, now mated and married to my best friend, Jesson, reminded me of a lion. A languorous predator who waited for the prey to come closer. Not Lorian. His beast was a tiger, prowling, stalking, pacing, watching from afar, then moving in for the kill before you even saw him. And his eyes, one hazel gold, the other brilliant blue. The average person might piss his pants from their sheer intensity. Not me. I relished the challenge in his dominant gaze, making damn sure to never look away first. Or tried not to. At the moment, those eyes were fixed firmly on me. His body tightened when I sat. I scooted my chair in place, pretending to be oblivious to the effect my proximity had on him. I set my portfolio on the table. Good morning, everyone. I'd only met the team on one other occasion, the day I was hired by Lorian's father. They all smiled and nodded politely, except for the man on my left, of course.
You're late, Miss Linden.
A deep growl. Oh, I apologize. What did I miss in that whole minute? Willow, the meek interior designer on my right, gasped, her silver wings fluttering in a nervous gesture. Her assistant, Belka, sunk farther into her low-backed chair, her delicate sage-green wings flattening to her back. Lorian's gaze burned. I smiled until he glanced down at his agenda, choosing to ignore my insolence. Or so I thought. He was my boss as project manager, and I should probably have been more cautious. I knew he became tense around me, rigid as a blade of iron, actually. Still, I couldn't help myself, gaining some masochistic pleasure in taunting the tiger, waiting for him to pounce. Flirting with danger was my favorite pastime. One of them, anyway. Lorian shifted in his seat. I sat, cross-legged, straight-backed, giving him my full attention in my most professional guise. You should all be familiar with the club's design by now, but Fallon, if you please. Fallon Greyclaw, the gray-winged architect sitting across from me, pointed a remote at the comm screen behind Lorian. The skeleton blueprints of the first-ever Morgon human club popped up. In the Warwick district, there were Morgon clubs where humans were welcome, and vice versa, human bars where the races were mixing ever more frequently. At one time, Morgons stayed on their side of Gladium, and we stayed on ours. With the exception of professional commingling, the races remained segregated. If anyone was crossing over to have an affair or a little trip...